G'day everyone, welcome back to Red Trucks. My name is Jim. Today's video is another of the not well known, obscure type brands. A little bit cheap as well, but not nasty. So let's have a look at them. Let's start with this little tow truck. It's from the brand Fire Rescue. Boston, Massachusetts Fire Department. I got this online. I paid nearly $30 for it, including postage. So yeah, it doesn't tell you much at all about it, the packaging. There's a logo on top. I can't read what that small writing says. No, I can't make it out. Maybe you guys can see it. Is it Racing Champions? Something like that. Anyway, let's open him up. Get him out. So it's actually made of metal, which is good. Let's give him a clean those dirty windscreens of the dust and that. So yeah, like I said, from the Boston Fire Department. It's a Ford. I can see a little Ford badge. Let's just check what it says underneath. So it's from Racing Champions. It's a Ford. I'm not sure. Ford F something. There's a serial number 4. Yeah, so it's got treaded tyres. The tyres are actually rubber, they can come off. You got little side mirrors with no chrome glass-like paint on it. On the front, you've just got painted headlights, the little blue Ford logo, chrome bumper bar, bit of the grille there, black detailing on the grille. On the back, the towing apparatus actually goes up and down, and this thing swivels around. So that's a good bit of detail. So that goes up and down. A couple little emergency lights on top. Some warning light, hazard flashing lights. Let's see what's in the interior. The doors don't open. So yeah, you can't see much. You can see a dashboard and a steering wheel. Pretty basic. Painted windscreen wipers, sorry. And as you saw before, the bonnet does open. So that's a nice little feature. Let's have a look at the engine. Yeah, just a bit of a chrome engine in there. Yeah, so there's that one. Metal base as well. Alright, let's have a look at another one. So this one's from a brand, it's actually from a brand Dandy, but it's affiliated with Tomica. Started making the Dandy variety of Tomica in 1972, and they finished in 1994. Apparently it's, let me just check, I think it's 143 scale. So you can see Tomica Dandy, made in Japan, Mitsubishi Fuso truck. I can't confirm the scale on the base, but I've got it written on the box on the other side, but it's 143. I only paid $5 for this at a collectibles fair. I bought this almost 5 years ago. Let's give it a quick clean. It's made of metal, which is great. It's got some good weight to it. So let's have a closer look at it. It's a snorkel fire engine. It's got, I think, yeah, they're rubber tyres. You can see a fuel tank down here, side steps, some Japanese writing in gold lettering. Treaded tyres. At the front, it's got some really nice detail in grey. It's got the Fuso number plate, twin headlights plus little driving lights or flashing lights. It's got the Fuso branding built into the casting. On this side, it's got a shorter hose. See on that one, it's a bit longer, and this one's a shorter one. So yeah, a little bit of difference. That's good. On top, you can see the apparatus. It's got a nice orange basket with a twin nozzle. So let's see it extend. Nice and tight. Hydraulic lifters. It's a little bit loose, spinning around 360. The bucket goes up and down. Spray nozzle goes up and down. But yeah, it really holds well in place. Seems like there could be a bit of yellowing happening, because this looks a bit whiter on the inside and it's a bit yellow on the outside. You see that? So I guess considering its age, you've got to expect that. It could be, what I say is, it could be from 70s or 80s, so it could be 40 or 50 years old. So it's not in bad nick for an oldie. Underneath, we had a look underneath, did we already? Yeah, so you can see the Julies, you can see the diff and the gearbox, drivetrain, various little side steps and things. This part on here is plastic. Yeah, it's a little bit loose, spinning around. What else? Oh yeah, the one of the few models I've got with an opening hood. So that's a nice feature. Let's have a closer look in there. So yeah, it's been a nice engine detail. It's a weird looking engine though. Don't know if that's based on an actual engine or not. You can see a radiator and then two cylinder type things. Yeah, interesting. Right. So yeah, nice model from Tomica Dandy. Yeah, like I said, Dandy's not affiliated with Tomica anymore. They ceased in 1994. But really well put together truck. Get that straight. All right, guys, hope you oh, sorry. There's one more to go. What am I doing? All right, let's open the last one. So it's from the brand Firefighters. I bought this in a hobby shop called Hobbyco, which I've done a video on about. I went inside the hobby shop and filmed around. What caught my eye about this model was the packaging. It's really crisp and clean. For the amount of money I paid about $9.50 for it. So yeah, a nice viewing panel on top. Ages 3+, die-cast scale model. Golden wheel, I guess that's the brand. Not much air. On the back is the other models you can get. Then there's fire department, courage and stamina. I did see these other models at the same time, but I I didn't really like any of the others, so I just grabbed this one. So apparently there's 6 in the range. I've been back to Hobby Go since, and they no longer sell these. So you got a barcode on the bottom, made in China. I've had it about 3 or 4 years. Golden wheel, die casting factory limited. Hong Kong. It's from East Kowloon, Hong Kong. Yeah, all right, let's get him out. Alright, I do need to remove 2 screws from the base to get it off. I've already loosened them to save a bit of time. I've actually never had this off the base. Sometimes I buy models and I don't bother taking them off the base, I just sort of leave them on. They say die cast. It feels quite light to me. It's possibly the cabin part is die cast. I think the back is plastic. So let's give them a clean first. Yeah, for an inexpensive model, there's some quite good detail on it. So as you can see, you got this nice black hoses, number 18. Got a little fire extinguisher there. The wheels, they're quite nice. I like how they recess in at the back and protrude at the front. You got jewelries on the back with just a bit of tread on the outside. You got CFO 18. Not sure what CFO is. Got the insignia on the door. Could be no, not California. I don't know. It's got Injum 18. There's a bit of a spelling mistake there. Instead of an N, it's got an M. Not to worry. I really liked the cabin of this truck. It's a GMC. It's got twin headlights. Headlights are just painted. A little bit of gold around. A little bit of silver paint on the bumper. On the front, it's from there's another spelling mistake from the Chicago Fire Department. It should be Chicago. Yeah, someone can't spell. Same on the other side. They spell engine wrong. They spell it with an M. CFO 18, so it's basically the same. Got a couple of sets of ladders both sides. You've got a hose reel on top, a bit of fake diamond plating. On the back, got a couple of spotlights, I guess these would be. So this would be, what did I say it was? Chicago Fire Department, number 18. You got these little connections for hoses and things. The wheels just turn, what do you call them? I forget the name of them. Yeah, it's completely gone from my brain. I like the black on top of the cabin. It looks good. Let's have a look what's inside. You can see a couple of black seats. There's a left-hand drive steering wheel. Bit of paint missing on top there, so the quality isn't quite up to standard. And underneath, it's very basic underneath. Basically just says made in China. There's a couple of screws in there. I guess you can take it apart if you wanted to. And yeah, I just like the look of it. I like the front of it. And that is from a brand, it's not Firefighters, it's actually Golden Wheel. So yeah, a bit unusual. Alright, now that is the end of the video. Thanks for staying with me. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope everyone's doing well, and take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.